Hello, Taurus. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing really well. Let's go, Taurus. What will your energy be like right now? So that you can use them to your advantage and be able to see a situation from a new point of view. This reading, as you know, is general. It may or may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates with you. If not, disregard this message. And it applies to all those who have their sun, rising, moon, or Venus in the sign of Taurus. Taurus, if you need a personal reading with me, you can email me at the address shown on the screen. And I will be sending you all the information you need. And note that 3 phone lines have been activated for Argentina, Spain, and the rest of the world, where you will be able to contact a tarot service 24 hours a day. You will be able to contact my team of tarot readers who will be answering all your questions instantly. Thank you. General energy available. Let's channel a message for Taurus. Taurus, this begins with the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. The Page of Pentacles over here. Well, I see very firm decisions. Decisions that have to do with there's a break here. You've made a clean break, and this is very connected. It could be to your personal life or to your professional or work projects, or even your professional image. It's like there's a before and after there, right? A Taurus who stands their ground sees you there with a tough decision to make. I see you there with a vision of reaching a certain place, of projecting something, of growth, of expansion, of success as well. I feel that you know very well what you have to do so that that success, that financial independence, and that financial security can manifest. I mean, you have the project in mind. You have the idea. You know what steps to take. It's about taking the first step. But before moving forward with something new, with a new project that helps establish you, or with an idea that helps you grow a lot in your career, you have to be drastic about something. And this is like all or nothing. A Taurus, when he makes a decision, maybe, yes, it's hard for him to make that decision. It's hard for him to take the initiative. He goes around in circles until that decision comes. But when he gets to the point of saying, that's it, I have no doubts. This is what I want. This is what I want for my life. This is what I've dreamed of. And I feel like I have the ability to do it, and I know I can do it. And yes, I can reach that place and that position. So here, there's a firm decision. There's a Taurus, and I feel like you're going to be brutally honest with yourself. And you're going to say, this part of my life ends completely. It's left behind. What is it that would be ending? What is it that you decide to cut off? Maybe traits of your personality. Something that reflects your past. A past. Maybe a Taurus who wasn't taking action. A Taurus who was more attached to stability, to what was familiar, to what was known. A Taurus, maybe it could be stubbornness, resistance to change. But here, there's a break and grieving process. And this could be a grieving process over your old self, with your old way of thinking, or your old life beliefs. That's what it's starting to look like. So I feel like you are at a moment where you're deciding something very difficult, important in your life in terms of your standing, success, a project, work, your profession, and your image. That involves a very deep change in personality, but very firm decisions, also very consequential decisions, where it's precisely about cutting off what you've been carrying with you from your past It's time to cross the bridge. It's time to cross over to that place, to that new destination where new opportunities are waiting for you. Okay? Let's see. Let's see where this goes, how all of this continues. Dear Taurus, general energy available. It fell here. The Lovers. A moment of big decisions, huh? Taurus, what are you deciding right now? A new path, your future. Something about relationships, let's see. You have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Hierophant. Taurus, this is definitely very related to your work, but also to your personality, because this Knight of Pentacles could easily be representing you. A person of an earth sign, stable, solid. I feel like you're starting to choose. That's why we're talking about important decisions, wise choices, new paths in life, a new way of presenting yourself, at least to others, a new image, which could also mean changes in your appearance, right? Like, I want to start showing something new, something you've probably been working on for a while. This is like a Taurus who has forged his character, who has become stronger, who has made wise choices, and who has left behind a past, a story. He has left behind routines. He has left behind beliefs, ideologies that no longer fit with his new reality. I feel that those situations from the past have worn you out, have exhausted you, and you don't want this in your life anymore. So I feel it very strongly as a Taurus who stands his ground, who adopts a new vision of life, a new belief, a new ideology. This is like a new approach. You're going to start to express yourself and communicate with others in a different way, okay? Especially with your relationships, with your close relationships. You might feel tired and exhausted these days. This is normal. Physical exhaustion, mental exhaustion. Maybe you feel the need to be alone. I'm not in the mood to go out. I'm not up for being around so many people for all that stimulation. Why? Because you need rest. These are days for a bit of meditation, inner connection, resting the mind, unplugging, and also resting the body. If you notice that you're sleeping more than usual these days, it's because there are many internal processes happening right now. There's a lot going on inside you. And this drains your energy and uses it up, okay? Breaking away from past patterns, breaking away from emotions, breaking away from emotional patterns. They are really deep cuts. This grief runs deep, right? It's about your old self, and that's why it wears you out. It leaves you thinking, why am I so tired? It's because of everything happening inside you. And the purpose of all this cutting away is exactly this, right? It's the strengthening of who you are, of your personality. And a lot of this, pay attention, will show up in your finances, your work, and your professional life. The personal change you are experiencing is strongly reflected in your professional image. And it can have a very positive impact on your job and your finances. Let's see, Taurus, what else do we have? General energy and available. Taurus. Taurus, you have the Magician here. The Two of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. How many decisions? 8 of Wands. Well, this is clearly a Taurus moving forward, right? This last column has come through quite clearly because you're at a moment where it's like you're cutting off, leaving your comfort zone. And this is kind of due to pressure, right? Like you're peeling off an old mask or an old way of being. A way of being that used to give you security in every sense, on a personal level, on a professional level, right? It protected you. They were boundaries. But this has tired you. This has exhausted you. And what I feel is that you're making decisions and making changes sooner than expected. Changes on a personal level. You might also surprise many people with the way you communicate, the way you express yourself, with the confidence you'll be projecting. A confident Taurus, a decisive Taurus, a straightforward Taurus, an open Taurus. You are in a creative phase, a phase of creating that new reality, that new life. In some cases, a new profession or a new stage in your career, a new identity. Also, in some cases, you're creating a new bond that's becoming firmly established. The changes have arrived. They arrived a while ago, but they're being felt very strongly these days, Taurus. And the idea is to go with the flow, to go with all of this. Allow these changes to happen in your guidance. Let these changes happen in your professional life and at work. Because trying something new will give you different results. Don't resist change. I feel like your horizon will be clearer than ever these days. You have super expansive energy here. That's why I talk a lot about growth, about professional work and personal growth. You've already shot the arrow. You know where to grow. You know who to grow with. You know where you want to be, how you want to see yourself. The vision is already clear. It's sharp. It's a matter of moving forward now, of taking action. This is not the time to get stuck. It's not the time to keep holding on to that past. Okay. Keep in mind, there could be rapid progress in financial and work matters these days, okay? Let's see what the Oracle has for you. Dear Taurus, let's get to your guidance. Message. You have the eagle over here. What the eagle brings you is mastery. It tells you you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are led by the winds of the Spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Dear Taurus, this is what we have seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you here next time.